Honestly, I don't think people understand how revolutionary the VinFast VF1 is going to be. Imagine gliding through traffic in a car that's not only affordable, but also small enough to squeeze into the tightest parking spots. The VinFast VF1 boasts a sleek, three-door design, perfect for urban explorers. Its super affordable price and small size could be the advantages that make this tiny electric car a market sensation in the future. Yes, you heard that right. Four wheels, a roof, and it's even cheaper than a Honda SH motorbike. The Industrial Property Gazette No. 438 Volume A, Issue 2, published in September, features images of this new electric car model from VinFast. There are no further details on production timing or the official name yet. However, this could be their next mini car, even smaller than the VF3, tentatively called the VF1. It's worth noting that VinFast filed the application for this car model on January 24, 2024. The images in the Gazette show that this mini electric car has two doors, just like its sibling, the VF3, but is much more compact. Based on the drawings, this model likely only has two seats, making it suitable for city driving, even navigating the narrow alleys of Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi. After the National Office of Intellectual Property, Ministry of Science and Technology, revealed the design of VinFast's new mini electric car, believed to be the VF1, social media has been flooded with sketches of the vehicle. Shortly after the information was released, many people on social media platforms used the design to create images of the mini car with almost complete exteriors. It is predicted that the selling price of this car will be over 100 million VND cheaper than the VF3. Facebook user Din Nam posted an article with an AI-generated image of the car, attracting nearly 6,000 likes and over 1,500 comments. According to Mr. Nam, this could be VinFast's VF1 with two doors similar to the VF3 but smaller and with only two seats. This super small personal car line is not too strange in some European countries, emphasizing practicality and meeting travel needs in the city. Based on the current price of the VF3, which is around 322 million VND unit, the price of the VF1 could be around 200 million VND unit, Mr. Nam predicted. So, if it goes on sale, what's so appealing about this model? Compact size, perfect for navigating the city. Looking at the released images, the VF1 still has a three-door design but will be smaller than its predecessor. The details on the car have also been refined to be softer. The exterior of this model looks quite similar to the Smart EQ from German automaker Daimler or Fiat Space 500 with a shortened rear. With its smaller size, the VF1 is expected to have a two-seat single-row configuration instead of the four seats in the VF3. This model ensures the value of a car in terms of shelter from the sun and rain, while still allowing the driver to easily move around the inner city, maneuvering comfortably in alleys like those in Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi. In Europe, the Daimler Smart EQ has a length x width x height of 2,695 x 1,663 by 1,555 mm. This is considered the world's smallest three-door electric car, powered by a pure electric motor. The dimensions of the VF3 are 3,190 x 1,679 by 1,622 mm, with a wheelbase of 2,075 mm. Thus, if the VF1 has the same dimensions as the Daimler Smart EQ, it will be the smallest car model in the Vietnamese market, compact and suitable for young people in cities. In residential areas or apartment buildings, VF1 owners can share parking spaces because in reality the size of one current parking space can accommodate two new VF1s. Previously, the VF3, although smaller than most SUVs on the market, still occupied about 60% of a parking space. However, the trunk space will definitely be affected. In the VF3, the rear trunk size is not too large, fluctuating around 36 liters. If the VF1 is smaller, the new model will likely have the trunk removed to increase cabin space. Affordable price, short range. The soft lines on the front of the car, as seen in the released images, also make the new electric model more appealing to women compared to the rugged square SUV design of the VF3, which was just launched in the middle of this year. It is highly likely that when put into production, VinFast will make further changes to suit the size. On forums and social networks, many users have quickly posted renderings based on the release documents, adding upgraded details such as front bumper covers, colored decals, and automatic sliding doors. The VinFast VF3 is currently sold with two options: battery rental or purchase. The battery rental version costs 240 million of VND and 322 million VND if you buy the car with the battery. This is already one of the two cheapest car models in the Vietnamese market, alongside the Wuling Mini EV distributed by TMT Motors. With its smaller size, the VF1 is expected to have a more friendly price tag than its predecessor, likely falling below the 100 million VND mark. This would make it the cheapest four-wheeled vehicle in the Vietnamese market, even on par with some motorbikes like the Honda SH or CBR 150. The low price and small size mean that the battery on the VF1 will be adjusted accordingly, smaller and with a shorter range than the VF3. The new model may be equipped with an electric motor and battery pack that provides a range of about 100 to 150 kilometers per charge, similar to the Wuling Mini EV. The Chinese Mini electric car is being sold with two battery options, corresponding to a range of 120 to 170 kilometers per charge. This range is suitable for users in the city who need to travel within a range of 10 to 20 kilometers per day. Operating costs are still on par with larger cars. As a product within the VinFast ecosystem, the VF1 will still enjoy the advantages of the brand's extensive charging station infrastructure across the country. This is also the key to the popularity of electric car models from the Vietnamese domestic brand. Currently, according to information provided by VinFast, the network of public charging stations built by VinFast has now surpassed 150,000 charging ports. The charging ports are installed with a variety of capacities, from 11 kilowatts AC slow charging stations to 250 kilowatts DC fast charging stations. In addition to the charging stations managed by VGreen, VF1 users can still use the charging station systems of third parties such as EVN, Datcharge, Rabbit EVC, Vufong Energy, Solar EV, eBoost, EV1, Evercharge, or most recently, PV Power, Vietnam Oil and Gas Group. For those with ground-level houses, bringing the VF1 indoors and charging at home will be easier, especially compared to the VF3, which, despite being a small car, is still quite large in reality. The VF1 will still face some barriers in terms of cost and parking to attract users. In Vietnam, apartment buildings are still facing a shortage of car parking spaces, and many car owners are currently waiting from a few months to a few years to be allocated a parking space in the basement. A VF3 or VF1, no matter how compact, still takes up one slot with parking fees similar to those of larger cars on the market. Parking fees in central areas will also be on par with larger cars, which are 3 times higher than motorbike parking fees. This problem will not be too big for customers in the suburbs. However, for urban users, this will be a significant obstacle. In addition to costs related to parking, maintenance and repair of mini cars, although cheap, are still many times higher than motorbikes, inadvertently putting pressure on first-time car buyers. Overall, when launched, this will continue to be a product that VinFast focuses on targeting young customers and those who do not need to travel long distances. In the future, if popular, car slots can be rearranged to accommodate 2 small cars at a time. Details about the price and production time are still being kept under wraps, but this is likely to be another product that generates media buzz in the future, just like its sibling VF3 did earlier this year. Whether you're navigating the bustling streets of Hanoi or squeezing into the crowded parking lots of Ho Chi Minh City, the VF1 is ready to roll with you. Keep an eye out. This tiny giant is about to make a big splash.